Hi and welcome to episode number 614 with whatsforchow.com. South Africa has the largest East Indian population outside of India. One of their signature foods is the samosa, or as it is called in South Africa, samoosa. Today we are going to make beef samosas from start to finish, including the Samosa Pastry. Starting with the filling, you need 600 grams lean ground beef, 400 grams diced onion, and 200 grams diced mixed red, yellow and green peppers. Measure out 45 milliliters masala, 15 ml extra hot curry powder, 15 ml ground cumin, 15 ml ground ginger, and 15 ml garlic powder. Mix 600 ml beef stock and dissolve 45 ml tapioca flour in a little water. And finally 30 ml oil. Add all of the spices to the ground beef and pour in the oil. Massage the spices into the beef until everything is very well combined. Heat a large pan over medium-high heat, add 30 ml of oil and fry the onions and peppers for 3 to 4 minutes until the onion is translucent. Scoop the onion from the pan and put it aside. Add a little more oil to the pan and crumble the ground beef into the pan. Stir fry the beef for 4 to 5 minutes, chopping as you go to break up any lumps. Return the onion mixture to the pan and mix this in. Pour in the stock and mix this in. Make a well in the center of the pan and pour in the tapioca slurry, stirring continuously. Allow the pan to cook for 1 to 2 minutes until the mixture has thickened considerably. Season the curry to taste with salt and pepper. Turn off the heat and put this aside to cool completely. For the pastry, measure 500 grams all-purpose flour, 30 ml oil, 180 ml tepid water, and 10 ml salt. Place all of these in your food processor, starting with the dry ingredients. Place the lid on the bowl and zap the mixture until it starts to come together. The mixture will resemble couscous and will hold together well when pressed. Pour the crumbly mixture into a bowl and compress it into a block. Wrap the block in cling wrap and allow this to rest at room temperature for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, unwrap the dough and divide it into 4 pieces. Working with one piece at a time, flatten the dough out. Run the dough through your pasta machine on number 1 a few times, folding it double after each pass. When the dough is nice and smooth, reduce the rollers to number 2 and repeat this process. Continue with this until you reach setting number 5 and the pastry is just less than a millimeter in thickness. Put this aside and continue with the remaining pastry. Cut each strip in half down the center, giving you 8 strips of 7.5 centimeters in width. Cut each of the strips into lengths of 30 centimeters, giving you 16 strips in total. The offcuts can be re-rolled. Place a heaped tablespoon of the filling at the end of one of the strips. Fold the corner of the strip up diagonally to cover the filling. Fold the parcel once more, this time straight up. Next, fold diagonally and so on until the samoosa is completed. Seal the end with a little water. Continue with the remaining samoosas. At this stage you can choose to freeze your samosas for a later date. This is why we use tapioca flour to thicken the curry. Tapioca flour is freeze-thaw stable and will give you a far superior frozen product. To cook your samosas, fill a pan with oil to an inch in depth. Heat this to 180 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit and carefully lower a few samosas into the oil. Fry the samosas until golden, turning often to ensure even browning. Serve the samosas piping hot, accompanied with fruit chutney and yogurt for dipping. Thanks for joining us today. Please like, subscribe and share, and we'll see you again on Sunday.